Okay, so we're checking out the STPHOBBY Armor 5C in this video. I checked out the Armor 5 and it was about 6 months ago, back in April of this year. Essentially, it's the same quad. There's a few minor differences. So as you can see, I haven't even bothered to fly it because it has the same electronics. So STPHOBBY, they make like basically the frame and the frame parts, like these accessories. Rush FPV makes all the other components, the electronics, the stack, and the motors. And apparently they're telling me that they're separate companies. Maybe they're sister companies, but they're definitely separate. They have different branding. So, but the company STPHOBBY actually sells the builds of the frames with the electronics together, the ones, and they pretty much use all the Rush FPV stuff exclusively, as far as I can tell. You guys can check out the website if you see any differences there that I haven't noticed. Let me know. What's different about this one versus the one I flew in April? Pretty much it's cosmetic. You got these little side plates that are on here, different colors. I think they were like 3D printed before, and these are injection molded plastic. But this is an accessory that you have to buy separately. I believe the ones that will come on here are these here. I'm not exactly sure. I looked at the website. These aren't. They said these are sold separately, but I couldn't find a link for these specifically. If you can find that, let me know in the comments, because I did do some digging around and they haven't sent me the link for that yet. But I'm told that the colored stuff isn't going to come stock. You have to buy it separately, which is kind of strange because that 5C is in the name and it's on the product page like that. So it's a little confusing. You may want to send them an email message if you are interested in purchasing this, if you want to get some clarification on what you will and will not get, because I'm getting some conflicting information from them regarding what the product page looks like versus what they've told me in email. So it's a little confusing even to me. Anyway, cosmetic differences there. You got the colored, side plates. Basically, it's just a different look. And because of the change in the way DJI has the relationship with Caddx, the Caddx Vista is no longer there. It's the RunCam Link, and they no longer have the DJI camera that was in the original. That's now replaced with it's a RunCam camera. It's a RunCam, and you're probably not going to be able to see that. It's the Phoenix HD. It's a micro camera. I believe that this is a different case than what was originally reviewed many months ago. And I believe only the nano version, the 14mm version, is actually sold on the RunCam store. So this might be like a special build for OEMs that put quads together. Maybe they have a special deal. But that's it. The same situation in terms of the PID tune, no PID tune, but it wasn't a problem on the one that I got because when I flew it flew fine on completely stock PIDs. Obviously, because it's a pretty standard 5-inch, weighs in that sort of sweet spot of the weight class, or in terms of weight, 4 or 5-inch. So that's what Betaflight is basically meant for, and you won't need to make any PID adjustments if you have this, or the right combination of frame and motor KV and everything. So this was the same motor KV, 2207 1960 KV. It flew fine on the prop set, came with and everything, so I didn't really have any complaints about that. But yeah, I did just come with the basic default PID tune without any changes, and the same applies here as well. I think they did obviously fix that problem with the video cable that goes from the air unit to the camera, but of course the camera's different now, but it looks like they made it longer, and they didn't smash the stack down as much, so the cable wasn't being pinched. So I didn't have that. That was on issue. I checked that as well. The carbon itself does seem to be a little bit shinier. I don't know how to explain it. It's definitely really ultra smooth. Maybe they have some sort of a treatment on this now. I did notice that it's a little bit different. But again, that's a purely cosmetic thing. I don't think that's going to change the flight characteristics of this at all. But that's pretty much it. I'll link the original review if you want to see all the internals and everything that I talked about. Just no difference as far as I can tell. And also I'll link the original flight videos as well from that. I don't think these are sold at Banggood anymore. They're obviously linked at their own store, so that's going to be going to their store. And that'll cover it for this video. If you got any questions, let me know. If you want to see additional coverage of this, let me know. I mean, overall, as I said in that previous video, I thought it flew fine. I don't think, I mean, you know, it's a nice freestyle quad, of course. This is one of the really rare models that has a 5-inch, has GPS on here, although the GPS rescue wasn't set up, as I mentioned before. You'll have to set that up on your own. Let me know if you want to see a video. If you want to see the link to the video, I may know how to do a GPS rescue setup. I did a video already. But if you don't know what that is, leave me a comment and I'll send you the link to that. But yeah, if you're looking for a 5-inch with GPS, this is one of the very, very rare models. There's only a very few handful that have GPS on them. That's both a GPS and freestyle quad. Most of the 5-inch freestyles don't have GPS at all. Anyway, rambling on here. That's going to do it for this video. Talk to you guys later.